So I do not see Dave Hamilton online. Tina, as vice chair, would you like to call the meeting to order and get the roll call and everything get started?
Yes, thank you. Welcome, everyone. And welcome to our new members. Can we go ahead and get a roll call going?
Yes. Member Hamilton. Vice Chair Hastings.
Here.
Member Lowry. All right, and to our new members, apologies if I don't get your names right the first try. Member Yonan.
Here.
Thank you. And Member Bott.
Great. All right. Do we have approval of last meeting notes? I think I was the only one that was here for that. That was on the board. So we have our two new members here. So I can make a motion to approve, but we'll need someone to second. So motion to approve the former meeting notes. Justin, is this something that you could second since you were here?
I don't think I can second as a
Okay.
liaison, but if would any of either of our new members like to second Tina's motion to approve the minutes?
Yeah, I can second.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to our new business. Okay. I'd like to go ahead and present the project for this evening.
Yes, so a moment, let me share my screen. All right, does everyone see that? Okay, great. And I just want to acknowledge that we have Mr. Mossberger here, who is representing the Department of Wildlife. Thank you for joining us. All right, so the project under consideration tonight is the Washington Fish and Wildlife EV charging station project, and it's permit number PL 2025-0003. So, location of the project is 16018 Mill Creek Boulevard. It's actually quite near City Hall. It's zoned TC Town Center. And the scope of the proposal is adding 4 EV charging ports and adding 3 new parking spaces. Here's some photos of the existing conditions on site. And then here is the existing site plan, and it shows that the hashed areas are areas where the existing landscaping or parking spaces are being modified or removed. And here's what the proposed site plan is going to be. You can see they're adding 3 new parking spaces where the landscape bulb was on the left or west side. And then adding the EV charging ports. So staff recommends approval of the landscape plan in accordance with MCMC section 17.34.040H and as conditioned in the staff report. In the staff report, the conditions are as follows. 1, the landscaping shall be portrayed on the materials submitted with the application, except as modified below and by the conditions imposed by the design review board. 2, required perimeter setback areas and parking lot landscape islands shall be densely landscaped with a combination of trees, shrubs, and ground cover. Provide 90% coverage within 3 years of planting per MCMC section 17.34.040H2. And 3, per MCMC section 17.34.040H2, a tree is required for this project. The code mandates that one tree be provided for every 4 parking spaces in service parking lots. The tree may be planted on the perimeter of the parking lot to meet this requirement. So if the DRB agrees and conditions their approval with those conditions listed, the applicant will be required to demonstrate on the landscape plan that there will be that densely landscaped, that 90% coverage within 3 years of planting, and 1 additional tree will be planted on site for the extra 3 parking spaces. Are there any questions?
Okay, I do have a few questions.
Mhm.
Okay, and apologies, I can't see your screen. This could be a Zoom update on my end, but I do have the plans open that you sent links to, okay? Okay, so on the last plan, and I think it says sheet 5 of 10 on it, it looks like there's an inconsistency there. So there's I think 3 parking spots that are going to be on I guess that would be the west edge of the lot. But it shows that those are the previously removed red maples, and it still shows a landscaping island there. But the other set of parking spots do not. Are we missing a plan here?
So you're looking at the plan set that's provided in the packet?
Yes, I'm looking at sheet 5 of 10. It says EV charging stations, landscaping site plan. And it still shows landscaping in those westerly 3 parking spots.
I can answer that.
Okay.
This is Ray Mossberger. Sorry, that was an unintentional mistake. That should show parking stalls there. We can update that for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we would be happy to update that for you. It should show 3 parking stalls there.
Okay. Okay. And the report that came with this said that there was a new transformer that's required for these EV stations, and that landscaping screening would be provided, but I don't see where that transformer is, and more importantly, where the landscaping to screen it is at.
Yeah, it is near the existing transformer. Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually not shown on that plan. The plan that's shown right now that you can't see, it's not showing up on that plan either. But yeah, we can update that also. And
Okay.
yeah, the transformer is yeah, there's 2 transformers. There's an existing transformer, and there'll be a new transformer set behind that transformer closer to the wall. It shows up on the I'm sorry, I have a new computer set up so I'll pull up the plans quick.
Is it on sheet 5?
Yes,
The
you
sheet
can.
that I'm showing.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Is it sheet 5 of 10 or which? 'Cause I have
Yes.
2 5s.
Yeah, there's like a 5 of 9 and a 5 of 10. I'm on the 5 of 9.
Okay. So 5 of 9. Oh, okay. I see it there. Okay, so it's the one up against the building. That's the new transformer.
Correct.
Okay, and then those are the charging stations that are up close to those parking blocks.
Yes, correct.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. So then looking at the landscaping plan, okay, that makes sense then. So you have some shrubbery going in there.
Yes.
I got it. Okay. Okay. All right. And then one thing I wanted to ask the group how they felt about this. There are 2 previously removed red maples. And the report said, they're not sure when this happened. As part of the densely required landscaping for this project, can we go ahead and make that 3 trees instead of just 1? And we can replace those 2 red maples that were removed?
That's acceptable to Fish and Wildlife.
Okay.
Yeah, and so as on the behalf of Fish and Wildlife, we apologize for that. Somebody in our maintenance crew wasn't aware there was permits to be pulled, and they're aware now.
Okay.
So, yeah, we just wanted to be upfront and, yeah, you to be aware that we're trying to make things right too.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Are there any other comments from the board?
I just had one comment, but now I see that my question was not why not aligning all the new parking with the existing parking, but I see that there is a sliding gate at the end of the driveway, so that's maybe why. My suggestion would have been like to align the new with the existing and continues this landscape. I don't know if it's feasible to relocate the gate, probably not. So yeah, that was my only comment.
I can also speak to that. It's a very tight parking area. What's not shown in this plan is that there's parking
Another on the
on
other
the
side.
other
Yeah,
side of the
yeah,
curb,
I see that.
and
Yeah.
and there's a pretty narrow aisle there. So we're trying to squeeze all the parking. We're not trying to make it a, a huge paved parking lot, but we're trying to squeeze in what we can to function, to get all our people parked there as possible.
Yeah, understood. I agree with adding the 2 trees that were cut previously without a permit if possible.
All right. Any other comments from the board?
That's it for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do we have a motion for approval? And if not, I can make one and then add the 2 caveats that I had found. Okay. All right. Motion to approve the WDFW Region 4 headquarters additional parking spots as modified by staff, with the additions of updating sheet 5 of 10 to show the improvements on the westerly parking spots, and to add 2 trees to make up for the red maples that were previously removed. This results in a total of 3 trees to be added as part of this project. Is there a motion to approve? Rasha, could you make a
Yes.
motion to approve? Okay. Okay. And a motion to second?
Second.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Motion is passed. Okay. Is there any other business in front of the board today?
There is no other business unless anyone has anything for the good of the order.
I'd just like to say thank you for your time and your consideration.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have anything on the docket for next month that we know of yet?
I am not aware of anything.
Okay.
But the deadline is for next meeting has not passed. So I'll have, when Silver returns, I'll have her send out an update if there's anything for next meeting.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate the update. Okay. You have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
All right, a second.
Second.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, bye.